Yo, what's up boys? In this video I'm going to be giving you guys my 3 best NBA locks for the NBA games going on tonight. Now we do have an extremely late upload, however it is a very small slate of games tonight, so we're kind of taking it light, but I do have 3 props that I'm really loving I'm going to share with you guys. And I also wanted to hook a lot of you new guys up because I know a lot of you guys are new to the channel. But first, let's do some quick recapping. So yesterday, unfortunately, the free picks actually is what ended up cooking us the most. So on the free pick video, we managed to miss the main easy picks that I had set up and sent that out to the free plan or in the free pick video, but exclusively in VIP we only missed 2 VIP picks. So what I had yesterday was all these picks were here cash. Most of these were, like I said, strictly VIP picks, and the only 2 VIP that we missed were Mikhail and then Richards were the only 2 misses. In the free pick video, we ended up missing the 2 easy 3-point props. They just ended up having a terrible day shooting, even though they had a great matchup and the volume was even kind of there for both of them to go over their props. They just managed to miss that. But overall, we still had a winning day in the recap, so I want to try to keep this win streak going. So tonight we're going to take it extremely light so we can continue on to the next video. And we do have a few VIP slots available if you guys were interested. I think we have around 3 left now, so if you guys are interested, I will have that down below in the description. But I wanted to hook you guys up because you guys did get the last video to 40 likes. And remember guys, I'm saying this every video, as long as we get to 40 likes, you drop a comment down below so you're automatically entered, and make sure you're subbed, and I'm going to be picking a random winner to get your VIP every single video. So it's the same thing for this one. The winner for yesterday's video looks like, what is it, Jay Gons 1340. If you're watching this video right now, drop a comment down below so I can hook you up with your free 2 weeks of VIP, just so everyone kind of gets a chance to, you know, jump in, get a test, see how we're winning, see the methods that we're using. I'm going to try to reach out and get in contact with you so we can hook you up with that as well. But let's hop into the first prop that I'm looking for tonight. So it's actually going to be Josh Hart, and we're going to be taking him over 27.5 PRA. Now, a few reasons why I'm loving this prop is actually going to be because of his dominant player type and his dominant shooting zone. As you can see right here, they're ranked pretty terrible when it comes to defending against both of those. So his dominant player type is a spot up shooter, as you can see. Over here on Props Madness, they actually show how a player scored the majority of their points and where they scored from. So you can see they're ranked 27th against his dominant player type and 23rd against his dominant shooting zone. That gives us pretty great odds. You can also see his hit rate recently has been pretty solid, only missing in 2 recent games, but he's been pretty solid. 19 out of 29 games on the season on the over for this prop. Another thing we can look at is I'm loving his PRA specifically because his assists have been pretty solid. So we go over here and go to head to head. He went way over this line in both head to head games. He only needs to get 5.5. He got 8 in this one, and then he got 9 in this game right here. So both of those were on the over, and as you can see, they ranked 22nd when it comes to assists allowed. Now we're talking about the Nets here, in case I didn't mention it earlier when I first started talking, but the Nets are ranked 22nd when it comes to their assist allowed, and their defensive rating is only ranked 25th, which means they're not the best at defending when it comes to the whole league of teams. So just looking over that, another thing we can go back is his head to head versus his PRA in general. You can see he's covered both times, going on the over, getting 36 in this game and 32 in this one. So loving the matchup for tonight. His back-to-back games as well, you can see he did just play a game, but even when it comes to back-to-back games, he's not a player who normally gets tired out and doesn't give his all the next game. In his last 3, he's went over every time he's played a game back-to-back, so that's not a factor that we have to worry about. And another thing, like I said, is defensive rating. So we actually go and play with the filters. Let's go to the opponent defensive rating. You can see this blue line right here shows the chart of all the teams he's played so far. If we just filter this to the bottom 15 teams, guys, we can see he's went over this line 7 out of the last 7 games, 100% over the last 7 games, going on the over for his PRA, guys. So when he's facing the bottom 15 teams in the defensive rating category, he's been covering this line. Even though it's been pretty close in some of these, he's still covered. These 2 are extremely close, only going over by 0.5. But these 2 right here, you can see he went way over, guys, getting 39 and 39 in this one as well. And like I said, the potential tonight, I believe he can get somewhere around these 2 games with the matchup that he has, because like I said, dominant player type, dominant shooting zone, defensive rating, his assists, everything lines up for him to be able to go on the over matchup wise. So this is going to be the first prop that I'm loving. Now before we hop into the next 2 props, I did want to hook a lot of you new guys up, because I know a lot of you guys are brand new to the channel, and I want to let you guys know about Sleeper, because it's probably the best app you can play on. I know a lot of you guys are on prizepicks, but if you're on prizepicks, you can use that as well. But sometimes when the lines aren't there, like we're gonna hop into the next prop, and they're actually been moving the lines right now. But Sleeper is going to give you the best offer when it comes to the lines, and they're going to hook you guys up if you are completely new. So if you guys haven't already joined Sleeper, if you use my promo code or just go to the channel, I will have the link down below in the comment section. They're going to give you guys $55 instantly loaded into you guys' account. All you guys have to do is play $5. They're going to load that into your account. You're also going to get this LeBron James free square. So all he has to do is score 1 point tonight to go on the over. Pair that up with another simple prop. You make it easy, like $30 on that as well. So you guys are basically getting like a free $90 just for joining Sleeper tonight. If you're one of those light green or light purple states, sorry, join that down here. I will have that down below in the comment section. Another thing we have been doing on the free plan, now I'm not sending out a free pick video tonight, but you guys know we have been cashing out a lot on the free picks. We just went 3-0 yesterday. It threw us off our win streak, so we are now 3-1 on the free picks. So we're going to skip tonight because we only have a small matchup of games. I'm not going to force it out, but Chalkboard is actually going to hook you guys up if you are new as well. So if you guys go through the channel, use the link down below in the comment section. Your first deposit, they're going to match up to $100. They're going to hook you guys up with this free square for Jokic to score 1 point tonight. Pair that up with another prop, get your free cash, guys. But what we have been doing is taking advantage of the no max entry plays. So last night we had James Harden. Of course he cashed, but we missed the other 2 props that we paired with it. So we're going to take the break today and jump right back into it tomorrow. You guys can see I'm personally putting 600 on each one of these plays and sending this out to the free plan. So if you guys are not already on it, make sure you join the free plan down below in the comment section. You guys are going to be cashing out massive on that. We've already had a ton of guys winning in the last couple videos. Just yesterday we got thrown off, but I expect to hop right back on because we have a massive slate for tomorrow. Now Chalkboard is also going to be the first DFS app with a cash out feature. So if you guys, like as you can see in this play, the first 2 cash and you're not sure about the last guy getting towards the end of the game, you guys can cash out and take your money. Like I said, this is going to be available in the comment section. If you're wanting light green stakes, make sure you take advantage because we have been abusing Chalkboard and making a ton of cash, as you can see right here. We could probably also go flip to the other slips as well, but we can do that later. What we're going to hop into is the very next prop of today, because they're actually playing around with this prop right now. So as you can see, Jaime, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name because I'm pretty sure he's Spanish, but as you can see right here, his original line was at 14.5. Now I did send this out at 14.5, and the reason that I'm loving this line is, well, I'm gonna hop into it, but first let's look at it. They're actually playing with the line, so I did hop over on a different app right now. Instead of Props Madness, we're actually over on Outlier, guys, and you can see the line movement as of today has been jumping around. So it started around 15.5. I caught it right here around 14.5, which is probably the best value you're gonna get. So if they drop this line back down to 14.5, definitely take it. But even at around 15.5, because it's looking like it's probably gonna get posted at 15.5 tonight, I believe you guys should take this line. Now this 17 was too boosted, but if you find this around 15.5, take this prop for a few reasons. Now just to have a little bit of transparency, I did originally start looking at this line due to its hit rate, because we actually go back to the 14.5, which they actually don't have posted. But in the 14.5, you can see he's cashed out all these games. Even this one right here, you can see he got 15 in this one. We have the line at 14.5. I originally looked at it because his hit rate over the last couple of games was huge, guys. He had like a 90% hit rate over his last 10 games. So that's what first caught my attention. But over on Prop Madness, I did a little bit of research just to get further and a little bit deeper analysis on it. And his dominant player type and dominant shooting zone were actually pretty good, but I can't actually have that pulled up right now because Prop Madness does have the prop taken down. What we can look at is the points allowed when it comes to facing Portland. You can see that they're ranked 24th in points allowed. They're ranked 22nd in rebounds allowed and ranked 22nd in assists allowed as well. So like I said, he's already been covering this line at like a 90% hit rate. And then he also has a great matchup tonight where they already given up a ton of points, a ton of rebounds, and a ton of assists. Another thing I saw over on Props Madness was their defensive rating was pretty bad as well. So just like the last team we were talking about, the Nets, they have a pretty bad defensive rating, giving up a ton of rebounds, assists, and points to teams. So that is going to be another factor. We've already talked about the assists and the rebounds. He's also way over this line versus the bottom 10 teams. So if I could have this pulled up for you guys, actually let's check real quick. Let me see if they pulled it up just to check. See if the prop is posted back up, because it may be. No, they still have it down for right now, so I can't actually show you guys. But their defensive rating was pretty bad, and like I said, he's way over this line. Like I'm pretty sure about like 5 to 10 points over his PRA when it comes to facing the bottom 10 defensive rating teams. So he's pretty good at that as well. His also last 2 head-to-head games, we can probably just pull that up over here on Outlier. You can see the last 2 head-to-head games, these were both this season. Well, this was this season, this was last season. As you can see, he also covered both of these as well. Their opponent ranking is still 24th over here over Outlier, and it was 24th last season as well. So he has a similar matchup, same team. Nothing's really changed. I believe he should easily be able to go over this prop. So you can find this at 14.5 or 15.5. When they post this line back, guys, I believe you guys should take this line as well. Now let's hop into the very last one that we have today. It's actually going to be a prop that we've already been cashing out on a bunch. And as you can see, his recent matchups, he's been cashing this line a lot by itself. So what we're going to be doing is taking Jonas to go over 7.5 rebounds. Now the line was way too low at 6.5. That was the reason we were taking it at first, just because they had the line set too low. Now this 7.5 is a bit more accurate, and I feel like is where it should have been to begin with. But at 7.5, I'm still confident in taking his over on the rebounds for a few reasons. So the first thing we can look at is the last game was a blowout game. So we look right here, you see they lost by 23, but he played 23 minutes in this, which is usually higher. As you can see over here, he plays 18 minutes, 15 minutes, 18 to 15 is what he's normally being getting in these games where he's covered this line. This was a blowout game, right guys? And he got 21 rebound chances and 12 rebounds. Now normally you guys would be thinking like, why would you take a line if you think it's going to be a blowout game, or why would you take the under? Well, Jonas, when they have a blowout game, he plays the exact same, guys, and he actually get more minutes in those blowout games. So if we look at the spread tonight, there's a 13.5 spread for tonight's game. And if we actually go to the head-to-head, we can go to last season and see that this spread is pretty accurate. So they lost by 44 points here last season, right? The very first time they faced off last season, lost by 44 points. Now this game they lost by 20 points. He covered this line. This game they lost by 17. He covered this line. This one doesn't even count, guys. He only played 7 minutes in this game. So let's just filter to where he gets around his normal amount of minutes. Let's just say 15 at the very least. You can see he covered the last 3. In this game they only lost by 4. The very last game they played. Now the very first game of the season, like I said, they lost by 44. This time this is going to be their very first time they match up this season. I honestly expect another blowout game tonight, guys. They just lost once. I don't expect them to be able to bounce back versus the Lakers. And like I said, it's a 13.5 spread. Another thing we can look at is the Lakers are ranked 30th in rebounds allowed, but specifically versus center. So when you just look over here on Props Madness, you can see that their rebounds allowed, they're ranked 14th, which looks like middle of the pack, but they're giving up a lot of these rebounds mainly to the center position. That's why the ranking has dropped to the 14th position. But if you guys actually go over like on Outlier, I could probably pull it up for you guys. I'll do that just really quick, just so you guys can see. Just see their rating really quick. If I can click on here. Okay, let's go to rebounds. Now let's look at it. Let's go to rebounds allowed. So we're already in rebounds. Let's go to the center position. You can see they're ranked 30th. Like I said, the value is at 14.3 over here on Outlier. So massive value in this play just based off their rank alone. But rebounds allowed, like I said, they're ranked 30th. Another reason we should be taking this prop, guys, because he's already went over this game, which was a blowout game. So like I said, tonight I believe is going to be a blowout game. They're pretty bad at giving, or they're pretty good at giving up rebounds to opposing center. So if he's already going to be getting a ton of rebounds, he's probably going to play more minutes because of the blowout game. The very first game last season head-to-head was a blowout game. This season looking like a blowout game as well. As you can see, their last outing when they played wasn't the best. I expect that to be around a similar thing tonight. And in those blowout games, you can see he played a similar amount of minutes as well. So we just put this back to where we can look at the last 3 games. You see he played 20 minutes in this one. He played 23 minutes in this game, which was, they only lost by 17, which is close to the spread tonight. In this game right here, they actually won by 20. You can see he played 25 minutes in this game, and he played 23 minutes in this game where they lost by 44, which is exactly what he played last time. So let's go to this season. And like I just said, he played 23 minutes last night in a blowout game. If he plays around 20 minutes tonight, that's accurate of the last couple matchups they had. He should be able to easily go over this line, guys. You can see he got 12 in this one. We only need him to get 8 to cover this line. This is why I'm taking this last prop, and these are the 3 props that I'm looking for tonight's game. Now, I don't really have too much more than I'm looking at. If I find any more, I'll probably send them out to VIP, but I'm mainly probably going to take today as a rest day. And like I said, I just wanted to hook you guys up that aren't already on Chalkboard and Sleeper, what we have been doing on the channel and over in VIP. So if you guys want access to that, I will have these links down below in the comment section. Make sure you take advantage, especially of this free $55, because I know a lot of you guys are new to Sleeper. So they're going to be hooking you guys up with that. Another thing, like I said, I will be hooking you guys up with a free 2 weeks of VIP. All you guys have to do is like the video, comment down below, and make sure you're a sub. I don't expect today's video to be blown out of water like the last two because I do have an extremely late upload, but I believe you guys can still get the video to 40 likes just so I can hook one of you guys up and you guys can join VIP and see how we have been winning over there for the last couple of days. Because as of right now, we only have 3 slots left. So once the sale goes out, the only way to get in is going to be to buy it at full price, which you guys, a lot of you guys can just join through the channel because I'm giving it out every day, or wait till the next sale, which I normally only have on hot streaks because the last couple of days I think we were on a 3-day winning streak and we were on a 3-0 win streak with the free picks as well. I can just scroll down here and show you guys that. So the last couple, where's the recap? You can see right here the last couple free plays, we cashed this one out, 600 to win 17. This free play right here, 600 to win 15, and this free play was probably the biggest one we had, 600 to win 1836 over on Chalkboard. So that's why I'm telling you guys to hop on before the next video, so when I send these out, you guys can already be set up and we can cash out. Now that is all that I have for this video. With that being said, good luck with all your bets tonight. Take it easy because the slate of games and matchup is not the best, but I still believe there's some solid players that you can find tonight, and I will catch you guys over in VIP.